Hey Creeville families, it's Ms. Gant here, back with some more quarantine cooking. So we're going to make snickerdoodles today, but we're going to change the recipe again, so stay tuned. Okay, so we've got 1/3 divided by 2. And I know that 1/3 split in half will give me 1/6. Now 2 divided by 2 is 1. 3 divided by 2, it's 3/2, but we're going to simplify that. 2 will go into 3 one time with a remainder of 1, so 3/2 will give us simplified 1 1/2. Again, 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1/2 divided by 2 is 1/4. So let me show you how I figured that out. I have 1/2 divided by 2. So I'm going to switch that because remember 2 is the same as 2/1. I'm going to switch the denominator to the numerator and multiply. So now I have 1 times 1, 2 times 2. All right, 1/4 divided by 2. Here's another fraction. We'll do the same thing, 1/4 divided by 2, which is 2/1. Switcheroo and multiply. 1/4 times 1/2 will give me 1/8. And there you have it. Okay, so let's look at, we've got 1/3 divided by 2, and the answer is 1/2. But let me show you how I got 1/2. First, I wrote it out, 1/3 divided by 2, and I remember that 2 is the same as 2/1, but I'm going to use this strategy, the switch. I'm going to switch the numerator to the denominator, and I'm going to switch from division to multiplication. So I'm going to change 1/3 times 1/2, and now I'm ready. 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 2 is 6. So 1/3 divided by 2 give me 1/6.
Put the butter in there for about 20 seconds. We're not going to melt it. We are just going to soften it. Sorry, apparently that needs an explanation. So you need to mix the cinnamon and whatever the other thing is.
Cinnamon and sugar mix that goes on the outside of the cookies.
It apparently goes on the outside of the cookies,
Mhm.
just like she said. Ooh, I like this color.
We're going to mix that until fully incorporated, and then we're going to set it aside while we work on the cookies.
Okay, and this is
the butter and the vanilla
extract,
yes.
not the actual vanilla plant.
Right.
It's just the extract, you know.
All right, so we're mixing that until it's fully incorporated.
Okay, also mixed. Okay.
So this is the
Egg and mix with the brown sugar and a little bit more sugar. And what else?
butter
Butter.
and vanilla.
Butter and vanilla extract. So yeah, that's about it. What we have the flour, and we also have cream of tartar, Jar Jar's brother. And we added salt, yes, soda, and cinnamon. Oh, there it goes.
1 teaspoon.
You hear that? No, never mind. And cinnamon. Ah, there we go.
Maggie is sifting the flour, baking soda, cream of tartar, salt, baking soda mixture, and it's going to thicken this dough up. Then we're going to stir it some more. Okay, so this dough is pretty thick, and after we finish mixing it really well, we're going to set it aside in the refrigerator and cool it before we actually put it on the baking sheet this time.
So we are now going to grease the cookie sheets. And we did leave the cookie dough in the fridge for a little bit. We left this thing out as well, so. Oh, make sure you spray it because we messed up last time, so.
Alrighty.
Looks good. Now for a commercial break with our dog. Hello, are your pets disappointed in you? Maybe because you're feeding them the wrong product of food. You should try Blue Wilderness. Just kidding, we're not sponsoring it. Okay, so we rolled the so-called snickerdoodles up into balls, and we put them on there, but we put pan, hashtag not sponsored, on there as well, so we could slip them off easy. And yeah, now we're just gonna wait for 10 or 12 minutes. Still have 8 minutes left, which is always nice, you know. Okay, so we actually have it and they look like bread. We're not sure what to do, so we'll just chill.
They're gonna taste wonderful.
Hopefully.
They will.
They're good as well. So yeah.
Okay, so this recipe calls for 24 cookies, but we're kind of drowning in cookies over here, so we're gonna split it in half. So that means we're gonna divide everything by 2. So if we divide 24 by 2, we get 12. So this recipe that we're gonna make will have 12 cookies. So we're gonna go through each ingredient, divide it by 2. So 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 divided by 2 is 1/2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 1 divided by 2, 1/2. Oh, here's something crazy. 1/3 divided by 2. Gosh, what should we do? I don't remember, so we're gonna stop.